The sun melts your skin. Well, if you were on the surface of the sun, it would. As a person on Earth, the sun makes your skin wrinkly, dry, and prone to skin cancer. That's why your dermatologist begs you to wear sunblock. What if you could eat your sunblock? Please don't eat sunblock. We're talking about a supplement called astaxanthin today. It's a red pigment found in lots of sea life, and these study authors wanted to know if it could work like a sort of internal sunblock, preventing skin damage from UV radiation. Here's what they did. This was a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial. They took 23 people and randomized them to either get 4 milligrams of astaxanthin or identical-looking placebo capsules for 9 weeks. One person was dropped from the trial and data analysis because they had a lab abnormality. They zapped little squares on everyone's back with UV radiation in varying doses and did this again after the 9 weeks of treatment. The primary outcome was called minimum erythema dose, basically the lowest dose of UV radiation that would cause a sunburn on the little squares of skin. They also measured a few secondary outcomes including skin moisture and water loss. So what were their results? Here's a figure from the trial. The astaxanthin group had a statistically significant increase in minimum erythema dose, meaning it took more radiation to cause the tiny sunburn after taking the supplement. The secondary outcomes had an assortment of positives and negatives, but did find that at the lower UV exposure doses, the astaxanthin-treated skin seemed to retain moisture better. What can we take from this study? While it's a nicely designed piece of research, this is still a pretty tiny study in healthy people with healthy skin. Even if their results are accurate, it's hard to generalize this to every person and every skin type. That said, it does seem to match up with other literature that shows positive effects of astaxanthin on skin. It does seem to be a pretty safe supplement, and it just might help prevent some of the damage the sun does to your skin. This isn't evidence enough for astaxanthin to replace your other skin protection, but it might be a worthy addition to your skincare stack. As always, link to the study is in the description. Hit the like button if you learned anything today, and subscribe if you like learning about supplements, health, and research.